Hey everyone, this is Lynn Serrano. Live, love, laugh, and let go out loud. And today is pretty special to me because my show is about people that I admire, have impacted my life, or that I love, and I want to cherish and show appreciation for. So I'm going to show you a little video of the one, Anna. Hold on a second. Anna, welcome to my show. I am,
Hi,
I'm so,
Lynn.
I'm so happy and honored to have you here, honey. I love you so much. I loved you the
Love
minute
you
I met
back.
you 3.5 years ago, and I don't know where the time has flown.
Uh,
Girl, we need to catch up, girlfriend. We're going to do it right here with everybody. Did you
well,
get to share that on your wall?
thank you for inviting me to your show.
Oh, well, it couldn't have these shows and not honor you because you're just an amazing person. I love you so much. If you
Thank
want to
you.
go ahead and introduce yourself, did you get to share this on your page?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Perfect.
I did. I think
Perfect.
it worked. Yeah, let me
Let's
check
see.
where is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yay. So you want to go ahead and tell a little bit about yourself to everybody?
All right, my name is Anna. My company is Social Element. I do a lot of things. First of all, we can say I'm like a influencer here in Naples. I am living in Naples, Florida. My company right now, it's all about promoting other businesses. We work with real estate agents. We create virtual tours for them. We do photo sessions, funny commercials. And I am all about promoting other businesses and helping them grow. So that's the main thing for me.
Oh, well, I'm so honored you're here. I always love seeing some of the things you're doing. So we're going to go down and ask some questions and have some fun along the way. You ready for that?
Yes.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah. Miss used to interviewing everybody else, right? You're not used to being on this
Yes,
side of
I'm
the.
not really used to be on the other side, which is a fun experience. I'm most of the time it's me on your side.
So I know how you feel though, because I did that just recently, so I understand.
Yeah,
So I'll be gentle to you. So, what meaning does living your
let's
best
do it
life?
the hard way. It's
That's
fine.
right. What's the meaning does living your best life have for you personally?
Living your best life, what it means to me. Just being happy and secure and safe. My family is the most important for me, no matter what I do. So even if I am working a lot, I am always trying to focus on them first of all. So living my best life is having enough time to spend with my family, to travel with them, see the world, and experience new things.
Nice. Okay, so what do you love in your life other than your family?
I love bring smile to people faces and empower other women. All my videos, long time ago when I started working on social media, I made a decision that I am here to spread love and positivity, which is so hard to find right now, especially on social media. I love your show. You're doing the same thing, you're sharing positive vibes. So that was me as well. It was my pledge to all my followers that I always will stay positive and I just want to bring smile on their faces. I want them to have some fun as well. I want to empower other women so they will feel good about themselves.
Well, um, you do bring joy and laughter and everything, even if you do watch your neighbors.
Yeah.
911, what's your emergency?
Please, you need to send help out here right now.
Okay, ma'am, calm down. I need you to tell me what's going on.
It's the neighbors. They have company, and they have 11 people. I counted, there's 11, not 10.
Okay, I need you to stay inside. Stay calm. I cannot send anyone out, though. That would be 12.
Hey, Peter, thanks for being here. Just having fun. I'm ousting my friend Anna here. She's just such a funny girl. I can't help myself. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet, Peter. You hang in there. It's just going to get a little bit funnier and weirder here. And I think I'm going to see. Anna lives for applause. And if you don't believe me, watch this.
Oh my God. It's so weird to look at my own videos this way.
I know, right? No, it's really weird, the noise that's going on. I think it's in Anna's side there. It sounds like it's typing. You don't have your phone by your keyboard, do you? Or
No, no, no,
something?
no, no. No, I'm gonna
Okay.
take away my
Yeah, I just
earphones.
heard some static in the line. I'm not sure why, but
I don't
I
have
can't.
anything on. I do it on my phone, so there's no typing here.
Oh, so you are on are you on a cell phone interviewing?
Yes.
Oh, that's why we hear the crackle. Because for
Oh,
some
okay.
reason,
Sorry, guys.
StreamYard isn't very good with phones. That's why we're
Oh,
hearing
okay.
that.
Would it
Okay,
be better if
so
I would connect my microphone to the camera right now? To the phone?
you
Or
can,
no, that
yeah,
will not change it.
you can put your headphone on. While you do that, I'm going to share another video. So go ahead and do that.
Headphone. I'm saying about microphone. Would it help?
Oh, yeah, try that.
Okay,
Try that.
give me a minute.
Yep,
Give me a minute.
yep,
Let me
I'll give
grab
you a
my.
minute. Oh, let's see. I'm going to show you a little let's see here. Bye, Peter. See you later. Okay.
Okay. Let's see
It's
now.
much better.
Oh, now I cannot hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I guess
Uh-oh.
that's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
It's all right. But boy, your mic sounded so much better. It's
Well, I
okay.
guess we just need to move on with a little bit of sound
That's
here.
okay. It's a little crackle, but it's not on my end, so I'm okay with it.
Okay.
All right. So let's see here. As long as you know it wasn't me. Okay, so
Wasn't me.
yep. So what things have you let go out loud? And usually this is where I ask people that they share some vulnerability, the things they went through before success. There's always been things that we were vulnerable about that we just share with the world. And so if you'd like to do that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
so if you want
this
to
is
put your mic in while you're talking, maybe.
okay. This way. This way. Yeah,
Yeah,
that might be helpful. Okay.
yeah.
Let me do this.
Because when you're
I
talking, it
won't bring
crackles.
you, but just let me know if you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay. So this is actually a part of my story that I shared with my followers as well. It was a very vulnerable moment for me. I was in a very abusive relationship for many, many years. And one day when I finally decided I want to get away from it, and I told my husband that I want a divorce, he literally, one day took away all of our money that didn't belong to him, belonged to me in a part. So I woke up next day, went to a store, and I literally had zero money on all on my accounts. I couldn't afford to even pay for a milk and a bread in a store. It was terrible. And I had my own company, and he was hi Larry, and I almost lost everything. So I remember a moment when I was outside on my lanai, and I literally went down on my knees crying. What I'm gonna do now? I have two kids that needs me to support them. how I'm gonna move on, how I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do with my life when you literally lost almost everything in one day. But I had this good thought in my, my head saying to me, just breathe, just keep on breathing, focus on one day at the time, and it's gonna all work out. So I started with taking over my company, getting it back, because he tried to stop it as well, so I will not have any income, which was very hard. And then it was very stressful for me, even knowing if can I do it now, like can I afford this risk of building my company from scratch, having nothing, should I just go and work for somebody else, how I'm going to do it. But my family helped me a little bit at the beginning. Of course it was hard, but in a year I had my life back. I was able to bounce back and start just living my life as a single person that can breathe and do whatever I want whenever I want, with anybody being jealous about my every move in life. And that was very, very tough moment. And to be able to speak about it it was never comfortable, from a person that was hiding in a bathroom trying to dial 911 so the police will come to house and save me, from a person that couldn't change their clothes without asking for a permission. Literally, I needed to be, confronted by him, and yes, you can wear this. No, you cannot do this. So from a person who was completely in a cage, living in a cage, to somebody who is right now living their best life, without any worries about people like that anymore. And it is hard. And I see many women in abusive relationship that are so afraid of leaving their partner. They are so afraid of change that they believe that even if it's bad, at least this is a bad that I know. And if I'm going to do something different, it's for them, it's more scary than actually the relationship they're living in. And that was something always for me. I'm like, no, you need to believe in yourself. You will be able to function. Just try. And it was always hard for me to see the women, because I helped few women through my lifetime to leave the abusive relationship, to move on, find a job, a place to live. And suddenly, a month or two later, they were back to their partners. I was devastated. You cannot help everybody. But I think everything starts with just you believing in yourself, you believing that, if you're not going to change your life, nobody will do it for you. After another, just breathe, focus on this 24 hours. Don't make any big plans for future. Just focus on now. And things, it's like a puzzle, a domino effect. It will all slowly but surely move to a better situation in your life. I'm going to take it away.
Absolutely agree. I was in that situation 3 times in my life, and unfortunately most women depend on the guy and on whatever they're afraid of the unknown. But what they don't know is that it's always going to be better on the other side of that than staying and thinking that you're stuck in that. We all put ourselves in a situation that wasn't the best. We got to take fault at ourselves. We should have seen the signs. We should have known better, but we didn't, So we can admit that, but we can move on. And so that really, really is, I thank you so much for sharing that. I can relate with that so much. And that's probably why we're kindred spirits, and why every time I see you, I want to cheer you. And I know that you're of the same mind like me. So I just love you so much. I love you so much. So I'm gonna ask you what makes you laugh other than me. And wait, I gotta make you laugh
I
first.
may not be TikTok famous, but I have never posted a video of me shaking my butt for likes. And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Yada 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 yada.
So other than me, what makes you laugh? I asked that guy if he would come to my show. I asked him if he'd come to my show sometime. He goes, I have to think about it. I'm like, damn, I says I show you a picture a lot. I'm still not gonna stop. So what makes you laugh?
My kids, especially Damien, he's 9 years old, so he's always saying something crazy out of this universe, and it makes me really laugh many, many, many times. So it's mostly it's my kids.
And look at
No.
this is the best of Anna's show right here, right now. I just love you. Oh my gosh, that was just too funny.
Everybody's comfortable.
What's that?
I'm saying wine makes you laugh for sure.
Yeah. But wait a second. Wine can also do this though, too, right? Let's see. There you go. Wine can also make you do this though, too, right?
It was a solid 5 days, guys. Oh my god. Cheers to 2022.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you gotta watch out. You come to my show. I'm gonna be putting down anything you got over there. So, oh my goodness.
This whole COVID thing, it was so depressing. So I was just trying to, make some fun with it, because I'm like, we're losing our minds, especially when we're sitting in our houses and we're not capable of going anywhere.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So I got this for you now.
So have you ever gotten yourself in a pickle? What kind of pickle would you say you got yourself into? That you learned the most valuable lesson ever.
Well, I think I was in a pickle many times.
Yeah, I bet you have. So let's tell some pickle stories. We got a few minutes.
Oh, there's so many situations in our life that you cannot predict, especially when you work on social media. And like today, we're doing a Facebook Live and we have a problem with our microphone or whatever.
Go ahead and put your mic on.
Those are moments.
Go ahead and put your mic in and tell us a couple pickle stories. Okay, because I think our guests would love it. You would be the best to tell several pickle stories.
There's a lot of stories.
Yes.
For me, the worst was when I was so happy that I finally got to an interview, a special person. Like I remember a month ago, it was one of very popular comedians. And I was getting ready for it. We're supposed to do it at the front of the Hood Comedy Club. And I was so happy, everything is ready, all my lights, microphone, speakers. We're sitting down, starting to talk, and I see the huge circle on my phone. The internet is not working properly. And I was like, oh my goodness. So the whole interview was in little squirrels. You cannot see well. us. You can still hear us, but because of the internet issue, it was just, I was like so angry, but I'm like, what you will do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. So we just keep on talking, and I'm like, you guys know what? You don't need to watch us, just listen to us, and that should be enough. There's many situations. I have a very funny story as well, which each time when I see poor people on the streets, I am trying to give them some money, whatever. I have $1 or two. And I was doing it all my life, even when I was still in Poland. And I remember one time my friends were sitting outside drinking wine in an old town part of my city where I live. And a guy came in, and he, of course, asked for a few for, let's say, dollars, but it was Polish money. So I gave it to him, and my friends were like, why are you doing this? He's probably going to spend this money on alcohol, and why are you even helping him? And I was like, listen, for me, it's not important what he will do with it. I want to help. If I can, this $1 or two will not change anything for me, but it might change something for him, So I will move on with my life doing it as I please. And I'm like, if you guys don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm doing it. So then, literally few days later, I was manager for one of the biggest and well-known restaurants in Poland. And I supposed to go to a newspaper office and buy an ad that we're hiring people. And I forgot to do it. And it was the last day to do it. So I'm in my car driving as fast as I can to get to this office, because it was literally like 30 minutes before they were closing. I got in my car, I'm driving, and suddenly I have a flat tire. I was so angry, but I keep on driving with this flat tire. I knew I should not supposed to do it, but I was panicking that I will get in a lot of trouble if I will not do it. So I'm getting to the office. Prepare with the ad, everything is ready, and I am about to pay for it, which was just like a small amount of money. It was, let's say, $2. And the lady's like, how are you gonna pay? And I'm taking out my credit card, and she's like, you need to pay cash. And I didn't have cash on me at all. And I'm like, listen, I'm gonna leave my phone, my ID, my whole purse, please. It's just $2. It's like nothing. Can you pay for me? I will bring you back money tomorrow, first day in the morning. And the lady didn't care about helping me at all. So I'm leaving the office. I'm going to the parking lot, angry at myself, at the whole situation. And suddenly a poor bump guy, drunk, coming towards me. And he's like, hey, lady, I was making sure nobody will steal your car. Can you give me a few bucks? And I exploded. I was, listen, I'm probably going to lose my job, get in a lot of trouble. I couldn't pay for this ad, which is stupid $2. And now you asking me for money. I'm like, really, this is not a good time. This guy reached to his pocket, take out $2 and gave it to me. And thanks to this guy, I was able to go back inside and pay for the ad. Who'd ever thought that a person like that would help me? Nobody. This is karma, and doing good things for other people will always come back to you in different form. But really, how many times did you hear that a poor person like that would support me, a girl in a car, trying to pay for something? But he did. I came back next day giving way more money. I'm like, do whatever you want with it. But that was my way of saying thank you. So you never know. You might help somebody that you might never expect that he will, get it back to you, but they will. You never know. That's a karma. I want to take over.
I love that. I love that. You're absolutely right. You just never know. You do good good will come, and and bad could happen too, but it always comes around full circle. It comes back to the person that did bad against you.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes.
absolutely the truth. So, um, let's see here. I've got just so many questions I want to ask you, but let me ask you this real quick. What makes a person beautiful to you?
It's a person who's confident. Person who is confident, it's always beautiful. And actually, I made a video about it for women. That for me, it doesn't matter if you wear a Gucci dress or it's a dress from Walmart. It doesn't matter, how much you weigh, how tall or short you are. It all doesn't matter. When you are walking into the room and you are confident, that's where you're showing your beauty. Being beautiful for me, it's being confident. And I'm talking about women, especially right now, because we always stand in front of the mirror and we judge ourselves. And when you know how to walk in a room with this confidence that I am beautiful, then you really are beautiful because you're taking over the space in a room. You're gaining this energy around you. Being confident means to me being beautiful and as well having a good heart. Good heart.
Well, you know what? Those are the things I see in you, my beautiful friend. And I love that
Thank you.
what people think is beautiful to them is truly a reflection of who they are. And that's how I feel about you. So, yeah,
Thank you.
Shannon agrees too. Thanks for watching,
Thank you,
Shannon.
Shannon.
What's the best trip traveling wise you've had? And I have seen you take
Oh,
some trips, girlfriend, but can you pin that point down?
yeah. Let me put the microphone back.
Okay. Yes. Oh,
Well,
sounds better.
that's a good question. I travel a lot, but I guess for me the most beautiful and amazing trip was going to Egypt. I spent there 2 weeks, and I was for most of the time I was diving. I was scuba diving, and the best one was when we went on a night dive, and when we're already in a water diving, the gentleman who was like a main person in a group, our tour guide, let's say underwater, he told us to turn off our flashlights, which was for me the only stream of light that I had, so I could see a person at front of me swimming, diving. And he did that. I was so afraid to do it. I'm like, so now what? It's the middle of the night, and I'm gonna turn off a flashlight, and who's gonna find me here? But we did that, and because of the moonlight, we could see way better than with the flashlights on. And because of plankton in the water, each move of my hand, each movement we made, there was thousands of little sparks, sparkling plankton around us. It was so magical. I didn't want to leave the water. It was the most amazing experience ever. Yeah, that was just perfect.
Oh, I love that. Gosh, I I want to learn how to scuba someday. I worry because of my asthma, but I want to scuba someday. That is so cool. Um,
Thank you.
yeah. So let me ask you this real quick. What's the best thing you got going in your life right at the moment?
What is the best thing?
While you think about that,
Hmm,
Shannon said that sounds awesome. It does, doesn't it, Shannon?
thank you. You know, best thing right now, it's still working on my business and just adding new things to it. Like not so long ago, because of COVID, a lot of things changed. So I decided to add to it something more. So now we're doing virtual tours for real estate. So it's another segment in my company that I am doing right now, and it brings me a lot of joy. And doing a walkthrough videos as well for them, because when you work a lot on social media and you create a lot of videos, you just have this eye for like angles and catching things in a different way that other people do. and and
I'm
and so that's what I do, and I just love it.
so I want to talk about your job, but I didn't know after I seen this part of your job here. I didn't know what to ask. So you didn't quit your day job?
I always need to try something new. You don't put all the eggs in one basket.
I know. It's really cool because I'd love to come down to Florida and do some productions with you. Can you imagine what we would come up with? We would do some crazy stuff.
Oh, that will be great. You're
So,
more
so
than
tell.
welcome to come here, and we gotta probably end up doing some very crazy, funny shit.
Yes, we would. So I want to know more about your social element. What's all that about?
It's about social media marketing. We help our clients to gain customers through social media. And there's no better way right now. There's no better source of leads, clients than social media. But you need to know how to do it right. And it's all about Facebook, Instagram, of course, now TikTok. It's adding to it as well. And many people who own businesses, they don't have time to take care of their social media. This is the last thing on their list to take care of. They have stuff, every day. There are people that are working with them, their clients. They cannot do it by themselves. So we are helping them. We are taking care of their accounts.
So I put in your profile or your little ticker down here. I put that you like to dance. You're a dance mom. So I want to share this. And how can you not love Anna? She's got my purple on, and she loves to dance.
I need love, love to ease the mind. I need to find someone to call mine. My mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No.
I just love you so much. I love you. Between
Oh,
loving
thank you so
Elizabeth Valdez and you, gosh, and my dad lives in Zephyr Hills. I don't even know how I'm gonna be like, Dad, I gotta go spend time with my friends. And of course Leslie down there, I mean, between Leslie,
Yes,
Liz, and you, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine the fun I would have. I'd probably never come back home. Oh my oh my gosh. We just
I love to dance. I love to dance. It's giving me a way to release the stress that we have every day. So,
Yep, absolutely. So let me ask you, what's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? You probably need your mic for this one, hey?
okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, well, I am a go-getter, and I like to make decisions as I go. Sometimes without even overthinking them. If I see an opportunity, of course, I was way younger when I did that, but I think that was the craziest thing ever when I was very young. And one day, my friend told me that I was still in Poland, and he told me about a job opportunity in Switzerland. And he said, if you want to do it, you need to be tomorrow in a bus. So I went back home. I talked to my mom for a second. I was like, listen, I will make some money. I will be able to pay for my college. Let me do it. Hey. So next day I was in a bus for 36 hours and I got to Switzerland. I spent there, I think, almost 2 years. And actually, it was a great, great thing for me. Big learning experience, being on my own, taking care of myself. And I learned to speak French, which is amazing. Yeah, now I am like forgetting a lot because when you don't use the language, it's going away. But I try. I still, when I hear people speaking French, I understand more than I can talk, than I can say back to them. But I still do it, and I love this language. I really love this language.
Wow.
But
I love that. Yeah, I mean, my first language is Spanish in the first 5 years of my life, and I understand it real well. I speak it some, but not as often. So I feel like I'm losing it, but I understand it also. I'm exactly with you. You got to practice it. But I do know a couple little words in French, like "Comment ça va, ça va bien," and I know "je t'aime." So I know, and of course "merci beaucoup."
comment
But
ça va? Comme si, comme si, comme
"comment
si,
ça va?"
comme ça.
Yeah. So yeah, so I know a little bit. So let me ask you, what mistakes have you made along the way?
Oh, a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Uh, along the way, more mistakes. There's many, but without mistakes, we would not grow.
That's right.
The whole growing experience is you making mistakes and then learning as you go and correcting them and getting better in whatever you're doing. You know, I guess we all have some bad life choices and decisions that we're regretting. But when you look at them later on in your life, you see that whatever mistake happened, connecting all the dots together, they brought you to the moment in your life that you are right now. They make you a better person. If I would not, you think that if I would not accept this job, I would probably do that. No,
Right.
because maybe because of this job, you learn how to do this or that, and
Right.
now you can move on as a business owner. So there's
So
many. We say that if I would not be with that person, maybe my life would be better. But maybe no. Maybe that
right.
that helps you grow, become stronger person. So
Right.
there's a lot. I cannot
Right.
name
Right.
one now, but
So
there's a lot of them.
so if you could start all over, what would you do differently?
What I would do differently if I would start over. I think I will believe in myself more because that was
That's
always a struggle for me, and probably that was the reason why I was so many years in an abusive relationship. A part of it was my children, and I thought that it's good for them to have a father figure in their life, but there was many years a lack of this believing in yourself. That was always my problem. I always thought that I am not good enough, and even with starting my work on social media, uh, when I was told that I need to do it, when I was working in a wine club, you were working in a wine club too, so that was one of the companies that require you to work on social media. I was thinking, who's gonna listen to me? I'm from Poland. I have a strong accent. Do I really have something to talk about? Who's gonna really do it?
yeah.
You listen to me. And the funny thing is that Ray Higdon, I went to one of his events and I talked to him eye to eye. We had an eye to eye conversation. And he said to me, Anna, start your Facebook lives not all prepared with makeup on and whole, page of what you're going to talk about, but do it at the most vulnerable, unprepared moment that you can even think of. And I was like, really? So you don't want me to get prepared? You don't want me to look fabulous and go live? I was so stressed out. It took me 2 weeks to even think about it and do it. But then one morning I went outside to jog and exercise. And so I was sweaty, no makeup, really not looking well. I was not prepared at all. And I went live. And I went live and I started talking to people. And I said to them, I remember that I said to them, like I told you at the beginning of this interview, that I am here to share positive vibes,
Yep.
to show people that social media, it's not only about negativity, that we can create something good. And that's what I am doing for the last few years. And of course, the video had like few views, and nobody really care about what I have to say at that point. But it changed with time. And if you're not putting stuff in there, you'll get no results. And if you are the person right now sitting in front of your phone listening to us, and you know that you need to expose yourself on social media, you need to be there. Don't be afraid of people judging you, because they will always do it. And the funny thing is, as a person who was starting, I was there so afraid about people judging me and haters. But the thing is, if you believe that you're going to get amazing and people will stop doing it, you're wrong. The more popular, the more better you become on social media, or whatever you do, more haters you're getting. More. They will never go away. But with time, you just need to learn to celebrate each hater there is. You're like, yes, another one. So I need to be doing something great if they are coming my way, and are not afraid to comment or say something. It's just getting worse. So that's how it is.
I absolutely, and that's why I love you, and I'm inspired by you. And we're so it's such a different place before, because I even though I was in New York and I was with a scooter, I really just wanted to hide. I didn't really want to be forward. I wanted to stay in the background and whatnot. But like Ray Hayden says, that's playing small. You got to,
Yes.
and we know Ray was very timid then, and look at where he's at now. You can't play it small, because people need for us to show up. People need to hear somebody that has an accent. Like, I try to hide my accent all the time so I don't sound like from Long Island. But look at you. You give me inspiration. I'm like, well, she's got a heavier accent than I do. So if Anna could do it, so can I.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. That's why I am there, to show people that a Polish girl can do it. And for me, it's not even accent. I'm speaking and I am making mistakes in English. It's my second language. But I'm like,
mhm.
hey, the thing is, I thought that will be a main problem for me. It ended up being my good thing about me, because people were like, at least she's honest.
Mhm.
At least we know she's honest. She's not hiding anything. She's not
Mhm.
pretending. Like, I like you. I like you for who you are. You're not afraid of admitting that you are making mistakes or whatever. So that's
Yeah.
always a good thing.
Absolutely. So I got this question for you. What kind of people do you most enjoy hanging out with?
My closest friends. We have a group of
So what kind
amazing
of
friends
people
that
are
are
they?
the what kind of people are. The people who are go-getters. Most of them are. There are people who are always up to something. Those are people who likes to travel, who own their own businesses, who are always helping others, and just are very focused on growing their business. And that's my inner circle.
Absolutely. Okay, so what tells you the most about a person?
Huh, I, I think how they treat other people. When I
Yeah.
am meeting somebody, I like to see how open they are, and how they treat other people. If I will see that you are disrespectful for anybody and make stupid comments, you will never become my friend.
Yep, I get that. Let's see. Okay, so what have you learned that you wish you learned sooner? Probably English, right?
Oh yes, that's for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I would. I I wish I knew how powerful social media are sooner.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that I would really want to learn sooner that I started, because
Yeah.
it's very powerful. It's very helpful tool if you know how to use it. And
Right.
if I would knew about it sooner, that would be way, way, way better for me.
Well, better late than never, right? And speaking of better late than never, let me ask you this. Can you recall a time in your life that you said, I would never do, that you ended up doing? Because that word never should never be said. But I will say, I'll never be a billionaire. And I'm sticking to that.
Where there would probably, oh, I know why. That's I know I said I would never get married again.
So are you getting married?
And it looks like it might happen. It might happen.
Oh, well, I hope you invite me to the wedding.
Oh, you are invited. Well, it's not gonna happen soon, but you are invited. I'm
Yay!
just saying right now about like having this spot after my divorce. I was like, will never happen again. I don't want to ever put myself in this situation again. But now I'm just with an amazing partner. I love my dad so much. I believe we're together for almost 3 years now, and I feel like I found my soulmate. And so now this is like this spot again. It's like, yeah, I could do it with this guy. Yes, I could do it. So it all changed. You never say
You,
never.
yeah, you guys are very cute, and I got proof of picture. I got to get you that picture that I took too. So that was over 3.5 years ago. So that's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
gosh, we are getting close to wrapping this up. Um, I wanted to play one more little video I have here.
Hello, everyone. It is.
Wait, you're the little roving reporter. But before that, where's this other one? Well, we'll just play that one, I guess. Okay, here we go.
Hello, everyone. It is Anna from Naples, Florida, and for last few days it is a little bit cold, and it seems like I finally found a source of our problem. Elsa from Frozen visited. Hello. What are you doing here, honey? Oh, so it's a little bit too hot in here. So I decided to change it. What? Let it snow. Let it snow. No, no, no. Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, I think I saw something, but it melted. Let it snow. Let it snow. Okay, it was funny at the beginning, but not anymore. Can you just like go back somewhere like, I don't know, Ohio? Let it go, let it go. We don't like winter at all. Oh, still from warm and sunny Naples, Florida, and Honorata.
Girl, I hope when you look at this video, you can see some of your best reels. You can see how much I appreciate you and love you. You inspire many people to get out of
Thank
their
you so
own
much.
way.
Love you too.
And I love you so much. You're a sweetheart. Can we do
Love you
this?
too.
Can we do this some other time as well? With maybe some of our own production
Sure.
together? Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, of course. I will be
So,
awesome. I will be very honored to do it with you.
oh, I love you so much. You stay there. I'm going to play our little intro going out again. And thanks everybody for watching. You have a great day, and follow Anna because she's going places and doing things. So hold on.